Hello and welcome, my chocolate wafers. How you doing today? It's Chris here, and today we've got to talk about this ridiculous MOAB Class balloon right here, guys. It's the Dark Dirigible Titan, the DDT. What the heck is it, and how do we pop it? That's what we want to know. So first of all, if you guys don't know, this is actually not a completely new balloon. It's a new balloon compared to Bloons Tower Defense 5, but it is not a new balloon to the Bloons world. It actually existed in Bloons Monkey City and Bloons Monkey City Mobile, and they ported it on over to Bloons Tower Defense 6. So what a DDT is it's a pretty darn fast MOAB. It's on the order of a ceramic class or a yellow balloon over here. If you just check a really quick speed rating over here, we're going to click a DDT, ceramic, rainbow, and yellow. You can kind of compare some of these balloons over here. Everything's underneath the DDT right now. You can see everything's pretty close by. The ceramic's still underneath the DDT, by the way. If I clicked it. There it is, yeah. It is underneath the DDT right now. So you can see it's very similar to a ceramic balloon, slower than a yellow balloon, and obviously faster than a rainbow balloon. So we can see it's a pretty fast balloon, man. It's not this one of these slow baby little MOABs. Compare it to a MOAB really quick. This MOAB is slow. You know, that's supposed to be one of the beefiest balloons in the game. So this is what a DDT is, man. It's got like 4 main properties to it. Number 1, it's freaking fast. Alright, I'm going to call that a property because it's unusual for a MOAB class balloon. But it's also got lead properties, it's got camo properties, and it's still got the MOAB properties, which is actually pretty important because it's going to help us decide what kind of towers we're going to use to pop it. So that all being said, let's show you guys some random towers that are going to help you out in popping the DDTs. First of all and foremost, you're not going to fight this thing until probably around 90 plus. So at this point, you're probably going to be able to pop down a monkey village. If you can't pop down a monkey village, there are other ways to do this, but make sure you've got camo detection. If you look down on the bottom here, one thing that I definitely found out as I started to play this game is that camo detection is something that's sort of difficult to come across. You don't get easy camo detection without either getting a monkey village or spending a lot of money on sort of less powerful upgrades over here. So one of the best upgrades though is definitely the super monkey, guys. Like I was saying, you're gonna probably play these guys in the late game. You're going to have enough money for some super monkeys over here. And one of those powerful ones is actually a 203 super monkey right here. Now check him out against a DDT. He's going to easily knock this thing down. And, oh, I never even mentioned, man, the balloons inside are actually camo regen ceramic balloons. So on top of being super duper fast and kind of ridiculous, it's also got ridiculous balloons on the inside too. Included, if you get a banded DDT, they've got all the possible properties in the world, basically. You've got camo, regen, banded balloons on the inside of this thing. So it gets ridiculously strong, man. Ridiculously strong. And you can tell this guy, he's obviously even having trouble against these guys, but he does end up popping them. That's how strong this guy is. Compare it to something like, I don't know, maybe just like a regular plasma monkey over here. And we're going to do that. We're going to get the plasma monkey right here, and we're going to compare that to a DDT. So here you go. Now this guy, he doesn't have camo detection yet, so I'm going to make sure I get camo detection for my monkey village. And with this thing, he's finally going to be able to start shooting this guy. But even so, he's going to struggle against it, and sadly, we're going to end up losing to this DDT. So you can see, even at this point in the game, man, even plasma monkeys can't take these guys down. So you got to go all the way up to robo monkeys to finally start doing some damage against these DDTs right here. And you can see how much damage they actually do. So, super monkeys, the #1 best way to take down DDTs for shiznit, man. You can pop in any type of super monkey in here as long as it's in range of a monkey village, and you can pop these DDTs with pretty much a breeze. But that doesn't mean that's the only way to pop DDTs. There's a bunch of different ways as well. One of the main ones that I wanted to point out really quick is the fact that the 4th tier sniper, the 4th and 5th tier sniper are also very good against the DDTs. So we're going to send out a couple DDTs right here, and you can see how he slows them down to make sure that our other towers are going to be able to do a better job at him. And that's only a 4th tier. Once you get up to a 5th tier over here, we're going to send out 3 DDTs now, and you can see how much faster we pop these guys, how much faster we slow them down and everything. It just does an amazing job, considering we're spending a lot of money. But though, that's not all, guys. There's a couple other towers here that are actually kind of interesting to use. One of them is actually the Ninja. Now, you might notice by now that you need to have something that doesn't just pop camo LEDs, alright? You can't just have something that pops camo leads down here. You need to have something that can pop, excuse me, let's do that one more time. You need to have something that can pop camo leads, but also pop MOAB Class Bloons pretty easily. So this guy can pop camo leads very easily, but he can't pop those MOAB Class Bloons. He's not going to be able to do anything against this DDT right here. He's basically garbage. Until we get this 4th tier sticky bomb upgrade, and then the DDT is actually pretty much garbage. It's easy to take down, man. If you time them well, you know, if there's only a couple DDTs coming out every once in a while, he's going to do an amazing job with his sticky bombs. Just keep throwing them on the DDTs, and it's going to work out perfectly. Sadly, in real life, it really doesn't work out that way. Usually you get bundles of DDTs, and the sticky bomb tends to kind of not be as powerful as you might want him to, until eventually you might even go up to the Bomber Master over here, and that's when he starts to get a little bit more powerful over here, guys. Just a wee bit more powerful. Very good against the MOAB Class Bloons, especially against things like BFBs and Zomagods and stuff like that. Against DDTs, though, he's not bad. He's still got a pretty decent amount of popping power right here, and he's going to shoot all these DDTs, especially if you got him on strong, baby. So again, these are just some random options that you might want to use to pop these DDTs. Of course, you're going to fight them on round 90+, so you're going to have a pretty decent amount of money to play around with. There are, of course, a bunch of other options over here, but I just wanted to show you guys a couple quick options that I actually really enjoyed using in my gameplay. One of the ones that I didn't like, that a lot of people enjoyed in other game modes, is actually a 2-3 Moab Shredder over here. I found him to be not as powerful as I wanted him to be. You know, he can usually pop DDTs, but it's not really as efficient as you might want to, and you really got to put him in sort of a weird spot on the map to make sure he's actually going to do this, and overall I just felt like it was just not as powerful as you wanted it to be. So don't rely on the Spike Factory as one of your main DDT popping powers. Even with the Spike Storm, they tend to not be quite as fantastic as you might want them to be. So if we use the Spike Storm over here, I might be able to pop all these DDTs. Let's see. It's going to be close. We get down to the Bloons, but the Bloons are still going to end up sneaking through our defense right there. So again, the main way to pop these guys is definitely with the Super Monkeys. If you do end up going for the Ultra Vision right here, they can automatically see the DDTs already, so you can go for an Ultra Vision Plasma, or what I prefer is definitely just using a Monkey Village instead to make sure I get camo detection, and then go for some sort of lead popping power tower. If this video helped you guys out whatsoever, make sure you press that like button for me. I'd really, really appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.